time.
There you have it. It is Two-Step Tribe coming to you live with Tracy 2Step and Emily Perkins tonight. How are you doing, Emily?
I'm fantabulous. Even though I had a little bit of a technical, I look a little bit like a ghost at the moment, but I do have makeup on. You know, like just focus in. You can see the eyeliner. That's all that's going to show up. She's
got on eyeliner, yeah. I love it. Yep.
Well, hey, honey, hey, y'all. I'm super excited about tonight. We got Melissa Jones Auld on, and I know Melissa. I've known her for years. She's a great singer-songwriter. So I'm really excited to share her music and talk about women in music. That's just a huge passion of mine.
Most certainly. I'm going to go ahead and grab Melissa Jones Auld, and that is Melissa Jones, A-U-L-D, for all of you out there. Her last name. Hello, Melissa Jones Auld. How are you?
Hello. I'm great. Great to be here.
Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Two-Step Tribe. Everybody that's out there, that's a number 2. Do not spell that. You never spell two-step. It's a two-step tribe. Check it out. You want to go check us out on YouTube. That's the smartest thing that you can do. If you're listening to us and sharing in the music and you want to engage and get in here live with us, the smartest thing you do is go to our YouTube for Two-Step Tribe. It's pretty easy. That's it. We're on multiple platforms right now. We're glad to be here with Melissa Jones Auld. Women in Music with Miss Emily Perkins. Emily Perkins is the woman putting together women in music all over the place right now. So I'm glad to have you, Melissa Jones Auld. I'm assuming you're around the Texas area.
Yes, I live in Texas City in Galveston County.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm from Dallas originally.
Oh, okay. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I got to get out that way. It's always very calming. Anything to do with music and water is the calming thing for my life. I know that.
Music, water, and mountains.
Well, that all sounds, that sounds like a song too. Like I'm already in my head. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a song. So Melissa Jones Auld is with us tonight for Women in Music, Emily, and I want to know a little bit more about you. We've got all of your music loaded up here. Melissa Jones Auld, what would you say in regards to, number one, where to check you out, that you prefer people to go check that out? I already know. And then a little bit about you and your music, and we'll get into some of that too. Some of your actual music that is loaded.
I have a website at melissajonesauld.com where you can find everything, whether it's my gig calendar or my background or stream my music or links to any and everything that you want to find on me. I have been performing for, I guess, about 15 years now. And I kind of stumbled into it a little later in age than probably most girls get started in music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've always loved to sing, and I never knew I could write until all of a sudden I just started having lyrics coming to my head and was like, whose is this? I don't know whose this is. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute, I'm making this up as I go. This is my life. And so
you're talking about yourself.
I was talking about my then boyfriend, now husband, but I was like, this sounds just like him, you know, because it is him. But yeah, I started off as a backup singer for an old friend that I had run into, and then when I started writing, I branched out on my own and started going to open mics, and never in my wildest imagination did I think that this would be my full-time job just a few years later. And
I love that.
Now I have the 2 EPs out on all the usual places, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you stream. And I'm working on a new album. I've actually already started recording it, and I'm excited for when that is finally completed.
I like that. So you've got a studio down that way that you're working with, taking care of your music, and that's about to come out with some more music.
Well, I'm actually, for this new album, I'm venturing back up north to Dallas, and It's actually a very small farm town. Some friends of mine opened up a studio, and a lot of people that I know and respect their music in the Dallas-Fort Worth area have been recording there. It's called War Room Studios, and I love what they've been putting out. And I wanted to go back home after so many years of being gone and work with people that help me get started and really encourage me and help me, feel like I wasn't stupid for getting into this at such a late age. And so I'm really excited about what we're putting together.
I like it. I like it. And you keep mentioning that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't tell mine, but I think, I don't know. I mean, I went in and got out is what happened. Got out and then now came back later. So we're more matured. It's like a wine. It's like the perfect time, the right time to be back in it. So I'm glad that you're here with Emily here with Women in Music on 2Step Tribe. We're glad to meet you. We can't wait to get to know more about your music, just like we do to all of our artists. Please go out there when you grab music. We have our own playlist that we go by and we put off and get to the radio stations. But we do want you as an individual to understand in a digital era of music, please move that song. Make a playlist. We've got the 2Step Tribe playlist going. We're on, my goodness, number 2. Like we've got literally over 30 something hours. I know we're over 24 and that's why we had to create a new one. So that playlist that we use is what the stations will go by too. So if you don't have out your music yet, we have an easy way of that, and that's going through the show. So anytime you have something come up, Melissa, be sure to get in touch with us, get in touch with Emily there for Women in Music, and we will definitely showcase it. Emily came to us for Women in Music, and there she is. So I'm going to let her talk for a little bit about that and say hello to you, and I'll be over here doing some tech.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi.
I know her.
I know her.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey.
really excited. Melissa's actually going to be doing the Girls Showcase with me October 5th here in the Galveston area. It's right outside of Kemah. It's called the Galveston Bay Brewery, and I'm showcasing women in music. And I reached out, and she was like, "Yes," and I was like, "Yes," because I know it's really good music. So I'm really excited about that. And Melissa's got great merch. I know she's got really. I still have my koozie that I've had for years, and I like. There was the EP that she put out, and it was the first time I'd ever seen it in a while. That was like this really cool cartoon, and it really caught your eye. There it is. See?
Yeah,
I have it ready.
Yeah, I like that. You know what that reminds me of, right? Yeah. That's the kind of like Uncle Rhino does a lot of that. So Uncle Rhino's part of us with 2Step Tribe.
Yeah. So,
I love that.
I love the fact that it's one of the best websites I've ever seen is Melissa's. Everything is right up to par. We've known each other for a couple of years and been playing music in this area. And I think I know people always say I'm a really hard worker. Melissa's a very hard worker. Melissa goes out and she gets the gigs and she writes the songs. And on top of that, just like me, she's a mom. She's a mom to a toddler. Bless you, woman. And I've met him, and he is absolutely wonderful and so well behaved and just an absolute gem. So she's just really killing it as a woman in music. So I definitely wanted to bring her on.
I like that. So then y'all have ran into each other out there playing probably some of the same places.
We've played gigs together as well.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
that's how we met. Was somebody booked us in a song swap, and we had never met before. And
that's exactly
I walked in wearing a Beatles T-shirt, and I think you were wearing a Beatles T-shirt as well.
I think so. I think I've got it. So we were kind of like, yeah, this is going to work.
Yeah, it was instant.
You can work with that. All right.
Yeah.
I like it. I did notice, Melissa, I've got several songs in here out with you. So you've got Texas Bound. How long has that been out?
So I released Texas Bound late November of 2019. I was living in New Mexico at the time,
Wow.
we've moved all over for my husband's job. And so we were in New Mexico at the time, and we had been there for about 3 years. And I was really excited because I had the whole summer booked ahead of me. But then, of course, like so many people, my plans were squashed by COVID. So I wouldn't say I actually got to really promote the album the way it should have been promoted, because everything I had lined up was instantly gone. But I recorded Texas Bound in Nashville, and it was just one of the most incredible experiences ever that I've ever done. And because for me, my music is me. Everything else is, oh, I'm his mom or her mom or his wife or his ex-wife, and or his ex-wife,
song in that.
And so, there's songs, all right.
Yeah.
And so with music, it's really the only thing that's just me. So everything on my albums are very, if they're not, I wouldn't say they're all autobiographical, because they're not necessarily about me. They're about people I encounter, in my life. But I got to work with some really amazing musicians, and I got to record at the Cinderella Sound Studio, which is where Linda Ronstadt recorded her second album.
Yeah.
So there was some good juju going on there, and
nice,
really cool, really cool musicians.
Yeah, I like
Did
that.
You say
and
something
so,
about going to the echo chamber? Didn't you say there was a place when you and I were talking about the studio that you recorded in? There was a specific room that you went into, or like it was, I guess that was the Linda Ronstadt, or like an echo chamber or something. You were like,
okay, so I didn't get to record in the room. So Linda Ronstadt, on her Silk Purse album, she recorded the song that everybody loves if they've heard it, Long, Long Time.
Wow,
and apparently she could not get to where she needed to be emotionally to put out those vocals the way she wanted them. And so they recorded her vocals in the bathroom.
That's right. I knew that echo. I remember the thing that you were talking about that. Yeah.
It was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so she said, she said nobody was looking at her, so she could find herself in that deep despair is what the song is, but it's just a beautiful song. And they told me no. I asked if I could record some vocals in the bathroom, and he was like, no, you can get in the sound booth.
Yeah.
But
so she said yes.
I went to the bathroom in the bathroom, though. I was like, I gotta
pee.
There
you go. Yeah. And this is, before we get into the music, you mentioned earlier that you got married.
Look at that. Yes.
And
that was in
so
2012.
A Marine. Right?
He's a Marine. Yes.
Yeah. And is it still serving active duty?
No. He got out, I guess, about a year after we got married. So in 2013.
Got it.
2013 maybe. And then he went into the oil field, and we moved to Utah and then New Mexico. And then during COVID, we moved to the Galveston area.
Nice. Yeah. We always thank our service members. We're all literally, every time someone that Emily grabs, somehow we're all kind of rooted in it somewhere. So we're always appreciative of it.
Auld.
There you go. Sergeant Auld.
My girls were always disappointed that he wasn't a lieutenant, because his name is Dan. They wanted to call him Lieutenant Dan.
That's funny, actually.
That's great.
I like that. You can do a song about it. There you go. I love that. And Emily, I'm going to look at you for music here. You know Melissa's music very well. I want to know, like, what we've got going on. Like, I see Texas Bound, and I think that's the name of your album coming that you've already got out, right? You've already got several out. We're waiting on some more that they are coming. And so I usually look at Emily like we would a set list. Like, where would you like to start, and where are we going with it?
Okay, well, look, my favorite one that she has is He Calls Me Beautiful Like It's My Name. I love that song. And I can remember the first time that my husband said that to me, your song popped in my head. I mean, years later, I was like, Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I love that. And I've ridden in the car with her and he will say, "Hey, beautiful." And just hearing it, it's such a great song. And I believe Insecurities, I remember that one as well. Texas Bound is good. All of her music is really good. Did you put the one in there about the relationship that's, that, you know what I mean? Where you think you're talking to a man, but I know you're talking to somebody else?
Yes, that's on the out. I just sent you the entire Texas Bound
Okay,
EP.
the whole thing.
That one is called Get Over You.
The very first time I heard that song, I was on stage with her, and I looked over and I was like, wow, that is really good.
It's in here. It's called Get Over You.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in here. Yeah.
That's a great song. And I want to save Beautiful like it's my name for people got to wait on that one, right? But I love this music, and something a little bit more upbeat and happy. Like, let's go with Texas Bound first. And yeah, that's my preference.
We are engaging right now. We've got some people asking us questions here. I'm going to grab some of Melissa's music and definitely get that going. You mentioned the very first song you mentioned got immediate answers over here, wanting to know about He Calls Me Beautiful. You're talking about that song. And so right now, as we're on air and what we're doing, we're live. So for those of you asking me if I can follow or do all of these different things right now, I can't right now because we're live in the show. Keep tuning in though, and we will get back to you. Of course, we definitely will. So I do see your messages. I just want you to know that I see them, and we will get to you. Right now with Melissa Jones Auld and her music, it is, now you just already told us what it comes from, but it's He Calls Me Beautiful. So I want to hear this, and I want to know, like, actually before I hear it, I have a question. I usually don't even I don't normally ask this question because I'm all over the place when it comes to writing. But your music and what you like to do when you're referencing to anyone, do you actually play an instrument, number one? But number two, when you refer to where this music might go, are you leaning in a certain genre? Or are you like, whatever's hitting me, what I'm feeling kind of way?
I play guitar. So I did not learn to play guitar until I was 32 years old. So I'm a simple rhythm guitarist. And even when I think I'm rocking out, people tell me, I like that country version you did. So regardless of what I think things would sound great as, they always end up sounding like a country song. So I love country. I like all genres. So I just go with the country because it comes most naturally to my voice. Country and folk, Yeah.
I like it. Let's check it out.
I like more honky tonk style than pop country though.
Yeah, I like that too. Outlaw kind of rock. I like every style of music, to be honest with you. When someone asks me what kind of music do you like, I'm like, good music. Like good music. That's my answer. But you give me hope there. You're like, yes, you picked up the guitar later. And so I've tried a couple times and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this. That or the dulcimer. So you're giving us a lot of encouragement and hope out there. So I love that. And this song is called He Calls Me Beautiful with Melissa Jones Auld, who's with us live right now in the studio. And again, that last name is Auld, Melissa Jones Auld. You can check out her website because she has a great one. And it is He Calls Me Beautiful. Here it is.
When he looks into my eyes, his love makes me feel so alive. He says that I'm his everything, and he treats me like a queen. He calls and asks me how my day is going, to Now my heart's been set aflame. He calls me beautiful like it's my name. Thinking back on the past, it's no wonder things didn't last. Those red flags I ignored when all I wanted was to be adored. They left me lonely and dissatisfied, broke my heart and tried to steal my pride. Some were liars and some just straight. Why I stayed so long I can't explain. But he calls me beautiful like it's my name. And since we met things ain't been the same. For my true love to God I prayed, and a chance to right the wrongs I made. It took a long time for him to come along. A man to love me oh so strong. And now my heart's been set aflame. He calls me beautiful like it's my name. Oh, but then he came along. He stared straight into my soul, and I knew where I belonged. He ain't perfect, but he's true. With him by my side, I know that we'll get through. He calls me beautiful like it's my name. And since we met, things ain't been the same. For my true love, to God I prayed, and a chance to right the wrongs I made. It took a long time for him to come along. A man to love me oh so strong. And now my heart's been set aflame. He calls me beautiful like it's my name. And now my heart's been set aflame. He calls me beautiful like it's my name.
Hey, I love that. I literally started singing along there at the end. I was sitting there singing along with you. I love that. And for anyone who's like tuning in, I see you like the messages there on the other channel. I can only get your messages if you can join us over there on the other channels. Get in touch with us though. You can do the same for us. 2Step Tribe, the number 2, 2steptribe.com. You can check in with us. The radio station, everything is playing literally on our website. You can find everything. Like Melissa said, her website has everything on there. You can find everything on us. You can literally listen to the station and everybody else that's on there too, just by going to the website, 2Step Tribe. That's the number 2. Don't spell it. 2steptribe.com. Check that out. Melissa Jones Auld in the house tonight. Loving this. Where are we heading to, Emily? I literally go by you. You know this music in here. I mean, I loaded it up. So you
I would
want
love to
Texas
make a
down?
comment about that song real quick.
Go for it.
It's
Yeah.
so funny because when we were in the studio, you know, you can get the vibe of everybody that's involved in the project. And I know that they felt like that was the weakest song on the whole album. And then you release it and the public, that's everyone's favorite song.
Yeah.
It's just so funny how the professionals never like the same thing, but
I know.
normal people do.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I don't think that's going to work. Well, too bad. We're putting it out.
My
So-
husband,
Yeah,
of
I
course,
heard that
that's the
song
best song I
live,
ever
and I
wrote.
remember going, God, that's a great song. Like
Yeah.
that's a great song. Like
Yeah.
to when you go and you hear live music and it's original music and it gets stuck in your head, you know, you're just driving
Yep.
down the road. You know what I mean? That's a good song.
I'm
And-
curious about Get Over You because Emily was trying to figure out a song. So I'm curious.
I'm
About-
not figuring out the song. I know the story of the song.
You do?
And I think it's
Oh.
beautiful and powerful. So,
Oh, okay. Well, I was curious. So it's staring at me right here. So I'm
Okay.
really, really curious. about the next one I have in line is I got them all in here, but Get Over You is staring me in the face. So I'm like, Melissa Jones Auld. I was taking a look. I want y'all to go take a look at the YouTube for 2Step Tribe, the number 2, because I saw there on your arm. Is that a picture of Sergeant Auld on your arm?
It's not. It's my dad.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Because my dad served in the Air Force.
There you go. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you for his service too. Yep. So you're wrapped all around it. There you go.
Oh, yeah, I come from my grandpa, my uncles, both of my grandpas. Yeah, everybody in the family pretty much.
Yep. You fit in perfect over here.
Yep. I have a cousin who served in 3 branches. She just kind of hopped around. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my son's friends did that. I was like, oh, wow. They go in, they go out, and then they go in the next branch. So, yeah, I get that one. So, Get Over You. Get Over You. Do we want to just play it and then I'll ask you questions after? Let's check out Get Over You.
Whatever you like. Probably that's best. That way they.
Yeah, I think y'all
tell
should
me what you think it's
first.
about.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what it's about.
Okay, here we go. It's called Get Over You. Y'all keep tuning in. I see your messages over there on the other channel that we've just added. And so I can't literally go jump over and get to you. We want to, but keep tuning in. So here it is. Get Over You.
I stood there looking in your eyes, and I wondered why I wasn't surprised. I could find no trace of love in your heart, or remorse for how you tore me apart. Many years have passed since you wrecked my world. You blew me to bits, my head still in a whirl. All the pain you caused with your lies and deceit, you pulled the rug out from under my feet. So how can you stand there like you don't give a damn? Did I really mean that little to you? One of these days you're gonna pay for your sin, but until then I'll try to get over you. So why am I standing here now? And I'm begging you to come back around somehow. I'm not the one who hurt you, it's the other way around. But I forgive you and still love you deep down somehow. So how can you stand there like you don't give a damn? Did I really mean that little to you? One of these days you're gonna pay for your sin, but until then I'll try to get over you. But you look try to get over you.
I like that. I like that, Miss Melissa Jones Auld. So I'm pretty sure you've got over him.
It's not about a hymn. It's about the person who stole the hymn.
Oh, yes, a Jolene. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
well,
Ooh, I like these.
it was my second husband, and I came home one night and caught him with someone that was very close to me, and it's about her because I grew up with her my entire life because she was my sister. So see that neck pop back.
You saw my head just slip up, didn't you?
Turned around, Melissa. She was like,
yeah.
We can talk on back channels, but there's a reason my neck flipped like it did. I thought that was like a once in a while kind of people stories. Like there are too many people out there who understand literally having something that massive. Listen, it's bad anyway, right? But when it's like right there, a certain person, it's like it's I don't even have words, but I'm glad you got the song for it. So now I'll just start saying, go listen to her song and get over you.
The
I
funny
have no
thing,
contact at all.
You know how I said earlier I'd never written a song until I met my husband when he was my boyfriend, and my first song. But I wrote this poem, and I took that from the poem and turned it into a song. So I guess you could say I actually wrote my first song even before that. But I wrote that one day when I was doing this Bible study on forgiveness, and it had been about 6 or 7 years at that point. And so I just had this feeling in me. I wanted to go and forgive her, and I had to look her up, online because I didn't even know where she lived anymore. And so I drove over there, and it didn't hit me the way I thought it would. I got there and I was like, I miss you. You're my sister. I grew up with you, and you don't even know what's going on with me. And she was like, yeah, I'm not ready for this, and just shut the door in my face. And then I was just pissed off again. I was just super pissed off again, and hurt but pissed off. And so I went home and I wrote that. And that was the one that everybody in the studio thought was the best song.
It's got some bite in it. That's for sure. It's got a story. You could tell there's a story in it. But yeah, I will never go have contact. So you're even better than I am. I'm just like, no. I'm just
I don't know. That's done.
Yeah, life's too damn short. So gotta stay away from the things that just don't keep us happy, and then gotta just say, man, I wish y'all the best, but I gotta go. So see you later. Get Over You is the name of that song. That's what that's about. I love it. So I hate that happened. Number one, I don't love that, but I'll talk on back channels. But yes, I can relate to that song, and I wish that I couldn't, but I can also relate to the fact of having someone related to you that is like that. So I doubt
well they were both pretty awful to me, so it actually in the long run did me a favor and killed two birds with one stone.
Yep, that's right. I'm better off literally not having those people. Actually, like I said, you're better than me. Like, I don't even want to go get in a car and drive and say anything. I'm like, hey, I'm good over here by myself. Like,
it won't happen again.
Stay away. Leave me alone. That'd be my song. Stay the hell away. Right. Emily knows me. I'll be up tonight or tomorrow or something because of that, and I'll be like, stay the hell away.
Stay the hell away. Yeah.
Stay the hell away. What the hell? Now I'm looking over here. I'm like, what could have been? So there's probably another song over here.
Another story. They all have a story. I told you.
They all do. I love it.
If they're not autobiographical about me, I'll tell you about it first.
Okay.
Okay, so that song was one of those that just, somebody says something and the moment presents itself, and, mid conversation, you have to stop and hold on. I got to take a note real quick because this is a good song. I knew a guy that we had been friends forever. I met him through my second husband. I met them the same night, and they were friends. And so I met them at this country dancing bar in Dallas, Red River. And so, he was my ex-husband's friend. And when it came time for our wedding, my ex-husband and I, how they do the money dance. And so this guy came up to do the dance with me. And then he whispers in my ear, "I saw you first." And then he just walked away and just kind of left me dumbfounded, like, what did he mean by that? And then years later, after husband number 2 ran off with my sister, I ended up going to lunch with this guy. And so I asked him, like, what did you mean by that? And he's like, well, I saw you first, and I was finishing my drink to go talk to you. And then that sorry POS stepped in, and you married the sorry sack of you know what. And so we started dating, but then he dumped me. He dumped me because some chick from his past came in, and she was the one that got away. His whole family loved her. And that lasted about 2 months. And then I just didn't trust him like that anymore,
No.
But we were good friends. And then he even came to my wedding after that. And then one day, like, it'd been like 20 years at this point, he tells me that I was the one that got away. And it's like, it just made a good song. It made a good song. My husband hates that song, but it made a good song because he's like, how dare he,
I was waiting for that.
But it made a great song. So I had to write it down because I was like, well, you never said anything. So whatever could have been will never be. And then I was like, write that down.
Yeah.
But in the end, no, he wasn't the one for me, because who wants a man that takes 20 years of seeing if there's something better out there before he finally speaks up and says, hey, you're actually pretty great.
Yeah.
So
I've tried all the rest, and now I figured out you're the best.
Exactly. So no, not interested at all at this point.
We need the they have all the sounds like the reject button. I don't think we have that in here. As a matter of fact, I'm like, no, I don't. I just have like all the.
There you go.
That one works. Yeah, it's a long one too. That's how that works. There we go.
Well, it was 20 years. So.
Yeah, 20 years. He got a long slide. That's what that was. It's called What Could Have Been. And this is Melissa Jones Auld. Let's check this out. The 20-year-old man.
I saw you first. You whispered in my ear. Then you turned and slowly walked away. I didn't know what to do. You caught me off guard. And besides, you were a little too late. I had just walked down the aisle to a man that wasn't you. Although I knew you were a better man than he. So I stood there contemplating about what might have been. But now it could have been, just couldn't be. A few years down the road, I was again on my own. And when I the sparks sure flew. It was everything I dreamed of, a friendship in bloom, and I was falling deeply in love with you. Then an old flame of yours returned from your past. You lost sight of what you'd seen in me. I was left contemplating with my broken heart about what could have been but wasn't gonna be. Soon you were back again, but everything had changed. I didn't know how to trust you with my heart. Although you were my best friend and the attraction was there, I don't think that we knew where to start. As the years passed on, I moved on in my life. It didn't seem like we'd ever be. So I stopped contemplating, put you out of my mind, because what could have been would not be. And now here we are, 20 years down the road. It was great to see you again. You stood there and told me about the feelings you've had all the years, and I'm the one that got away. Even though I had once dreamed of hearing these words, this time it didn't feel the same. For I stopped contemplating the day I looked in his eyes. I knew what could have been, never should have been, 'cause that could have been wasn't meant to be.
Was not meant to be. That part right there, I was like, yep, I'm feeling that one. I'm gonna hit the button. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. Yeah, it was not meant to be. That's the
Was not
best
meant
part
to
about
be.
it right there. I like that.
Yeah.
We're moving right along with you, Melissa. Melissa Jones Auld. Going to get in more of your music here. I actually see Insecurities and Texas Bounce. I want to make sure we get that in. So
Right.
I'm going to move over into Insecurities and play that. And then I'm going to come to you and let you tell me what's going on with Insecurities. And then, because you're a badass looking woman, so no insecurities going on over there. And
Oh no.
yeah, you look great to me. So y'all need to go check out 2Step Tribe with the two. Don't spell it. 2Step Tribe. Check it out. See what's going on over here with Miss Melissa Jones Auld. I want to see what this song is about. It is called Insecurities. Let's check this out.
I've been told that as you grow old, you may find a love that'll match your soul. You may find a life that you have never seen. You might find that your one true love is me. It's hard out there, and I've been around this block a time or two, and I have fallen down, but I always get up again. I just need someone that I can call my friend. What is waiting there for me? Well, in my mind, I long to see. Well, I have waited for so long for a place to call my own. I've been searching for that certain sense of peace, but I keep running away from everyone but me. Well, is there really a problem here, or can it just be my greatest fears that I need to face so I won't feel so alone? Pouring out my heart has left me feeling exposed. Over the years I've seen rough times, doing all I can do just to get by in survival mode. You can lose yourself trying hard to please everyone else. What is waiting there for me? Well, in my mind, I long to see. Well, I have waited for so long for a place to call my own. I've been searching for that certain sense of peace, but I keep running away from everyone but me. Well, maybe the peace that I have been searching for showed up on the very first day you walked through my door. 'Cause you give me such good love and I never want you to leave. Maybe you could tell me what it is you see in me, 'cause I don't know anymore who it is I'm trying to please. Hold me close and look at me. Am I really what you see? Or is this another fairy tale that in time will surely fail? I just need some peace of mind to feel at ease. I need to know that you love me for me. Well, I've been told that as you grow old, you may find a love that'll match your soul. You may find a life that you have never seen.
I like that. I love I actually love the ending. Like you're just like, there it is. That is a
Thank
great
you.
song. Insecurities. I love that song. That's Melissa Jones Auld. I actually really don't have questions about it because now that I've heard it, I'm like, it's actually not what I was thinking. So that's what I get for assuming it was something else, but it's actually the opposite. So I love that. And I love that for you because it sounds like in your life, you're exactly in that prime, beautiful place, like calling you beautiful and all of that. Your beautiful baby over there and beautiful husband. So it sounds like these are very happy songs. I love that.
Thank you.
I'm moving right into Texas Bound. So I've been curious about this one. Texas Bound is actually the name of your latest EPs, right? Like Texas
Yes.
Bound is all of you all wrapped up, everything you've got going on that's out there right now that everybody can
Yes.
check out. And like Emily said, she loves how the whole packaging is yeah, it's like a caricature.
It's
It
great.
reminds
Yeah.
me of Uncle Rhino. It really does. Like he does a lot of those. Right
I
there.
have
There it is. Texas
See,
Bound.
The
that's
incredibly
yeah.
talented Sibel Elena did the artwork for this.
Oh, cool.
And she's an incredible artist, but she also is a seamstress and costume designer. She designs all the Elizabeth Cook's wardrobe, stage wardrobe, and many other people. Yeah, she's kind of a big thing in Nashville now for getting special outfits made. And
cool.
Yeah.
You have that in vinyl
stuff.
Huh?
I do not have a vinyl.
You see that needs to be vinyl. I love.
I know. I want to do that on vinyl. So Texas Bound, I wrote when we were living in Utah, and we were getting ready to come home to Texas for a trip to visit family and friends. And, you know, Utah, it was very beautiful, but it was, you know, 8-month-long winters, and the beers were 3.2%. You know, you had to drink twice as much and pee a lot and gain weight, and still didn't get a great buzz. So I wrote this song when I was excited to come home for a trip and have warm weather and get to go to the stockyards and go see bands play, you know, good country music, and have some real beer and just all of it. And so it was my road trip song.
Bound. Yeah, Texas Bound. Yeah, I lived in Bountiful, Utah for a while.
I know where it is.
And I do not ever want to go back. No offense to all you out there, you Utahns, or I talk Southern, so Utahns. I will not go back to live or visit to Utah. Y'all have to come where I'm not standing with snow up to here on me, like literally above my hips. Like I remember that. I was like, what the hell? Like, I gotta go do that next song.
So cold.
What the hell?
I lived in Vernal, which is in the northeast corner, just under Flaming Gorge. And I mean, it was beautiful, but I just can't do snow for 7 months straight. I just can't. And I just got back. I was there last weekend for a friend's memorial. And I mean, I made amazing lifelong friends, and they treat me like family when I come back, and they say, welcome home. And like, well,
just visiting.
I'm glad to be back, but it's just to visit.
Just to visit. Now you can write one that's I'm just visiting. That's it.
Yeah.
You're just visiting. So here it is. Texas Bound. We've got Melissa Jones Auld back in Texas, staying in Texas. And this song is Texas Bound. And you're on 2Step Tribe right now. Tracy 2Step, Miss Emily Perkins up there. Here is Texas Bound.
Got my bags packed and I'm on my way.
you.
And I always promise my friend Ginger, who owns the Vernal Brewing Company, that I will let people know that she has full strength beer at Vernal Brewing Company. You can sell it in your own restaurant. You can even get a 9% or 11% there.
I like it. I like it. I love it. All right. We got all these new buttons in here. The funny thing was when you got to that part, I was like, I had muted myself after that because I probably hear me. But I was like, look, beer not watered down.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I love the fact that I love the line where you say you're going to be inspired.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
It's
tell your
hard to be
hat.
inspired when you're the only, I wasn't the only musician in town, but there wasn't a big singer-songwriter scene there. And it's hard to be inspired when you're not around other people doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I wasn't inspired.
That's one of the reasons I'm doing the Girl Showcase, to inspire other women and the youngins. You know, we've talked about it before. We're going like, come on, we're doing this, but y'all got to be doing this with us. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Learn some more songs.
That's how it works, right?
Yep.
That's definitely how it works. Well, Melissa Jones Auld, we appreciate you and your music, and we're going to definitely have you back. We want to know everything you're up to, and I can't wait to meet you. I know with Emily, you know, we're doing the Sergeant 2Step Festival, September 27th, everyone. Sergeant 2Step Festival, you go to 2Step Tribe. That's 2steptribe.com. 2steptribe.com. Don't spell the 2. It's a number 2. 2steptribe.com. QR codes there on the screen. You find that out there. The Sergeant 2Step Festivals on your Instagram page. You can literally hit that QR code. Is vectorized, hyperlinked, everything you can think of. It's all on there. It's a lineup of over 22 to 24 artists. Auction full day. We're unveiling the flag, actually. That a lot of families are waiting to see that. So we're holding that. We're happy to do that. Cannot wait to get amongst our loving community and show them that we're here. We see you. We care. And we're going to be there for you. And I just can't wait for that. So that's the Sergeant 2Step Festival. You can check that out at 2steptribe.com. Miss Melissa Jones Auld. I just love it. I love having you on. I love everything about you.
Thank you for having me.
Music with Miss Emily Perkins here. I love all of this on 2Step Tribe. What do you all have to say before we close out?
Well, I have
Thank
to say,
you for listening.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm glad. I was excited.
All right.
I was excited because I know how good the music is. So yeah,
we got it.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Had a good time.
Definitely, Miss Melissa Jones Auld, y'all. MelissaJonesAuld.com. Stand by real quick. We're closing out. Thanks for joining in on 2Step Tribe.
This has been a Patriots Inside the Wire production. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the 2Step Tribe, where you, the viewer, are always the rock star of this show. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We cannot do this without you. Your uncle says so, and you are loved and appreciated. Sergeant 2Step, sign us out. Let's load up.